Indeed they
Let me
are,
ask
my
you
intrepid investigator. It would seem
something
our
wrong?
mayor
Well, I
was
sort of had the
involved in
same
a
question.
rather crooked
Just
case.
with everything that's
He
happened
was
with
here
you,
to meet with
it's a
some
whole hell of a lot to
other
process.
mysterious
I wanted to make sure you...
So, Mr. Mayor, I hope you found the place all.
Doesn't really matter. I'm here now.
Good attitude to have. Took me a long damn time. Thank goodness I found, of course, when I took up there back, the massacre of the CPG was still pretty fresh in people's minds. And plenty of people assumed I would, but at the time,
Broken
Just
mask?
listen to
this
my
was
friend
long before.
Faye.
Guess he didn't like the security. Seems he malfunctioned. It was the first time people realized that since had stopped looking like me and started looking like them. Considering what these folks went through, I felt real lucky they let me in the front gate at all.
Shroud this crime fighter. Later, suckers.
Massacre of the CPG? What's that?
The Commonwealth Provisional Government. Years back, a group of settlements tried to get together and form a coalition. Every settlement with even a hint of clout sent representatives to try and hash out an agreement. Only the Institute sent a representative of their own. Synth. The man killed every rep at the talks. The Commonwealth Provisional Government was over before it even got off the ground. I took up in town not long after. I was damn lucky they didn't just tell me to scram right then and there.
Why'd they let you in?
Because I'd rescued the mayor's daughter. Gal of about 15. Pride and joy of the mayor back then. Man by the name of Henry Roberts. The young Miss Roberts decided she'd run off with some caravan hand she'd known for an evening. Turns out the guy was part of a gang. Me a hero, offered me a place in town. Lots of folks protest.
You took down 4 guys by yourself?
I didn't have to. Back then, synths were even more. I told them I was rigged to explode and started going. Hardest part of that rescue was keeping from laughing as they climbed over each other to get away.
Of mysteries.
Be still, sweet
You're not a spy,
Shroud.
right?
Testing.
Hello, Institute, can you hear me?
But you're
If I
sick
know.
with fever.
I am.
Still
The Institute's plan to gather intel on all the runaways of the Commonwealth has been going off without a hitch.
But the mayor, that lady, he's still
Was it hard settling in?
And they sure didn't make it easy. I started off doing the jobs no one else wanted.
Shroud stumbled.
Got more banged up being Diamond City's handyman than I ever did living out in the ruins. But I guess folks never forgot I rescued the mayor's daughter, so they started coming to me when people went missing. Wife runs off with a new paramour and takes the rent money with her. Off to the synth. An upset father decides moving him and the kids to Good Neighbor in the dead of night's not the worst damn idea since the bomb. Go get Nick. After a while, the jobs got so backed up, they didn't even ask me to do the handyman stuff anymore. Hell, I was so happy to do it, it was months before I started charging anyone. I never stopped being Nick the Synth. It was about then that it took me a long time. That's a long story.
unexpected by us, maybe.
I
But
think we
perhaps
ought to
not
talk.
by Fat Faye. I'm starting to see into
What's
his
wrong?
twisted
Wrong?
plan.
Oh, no. We've just been traveling a while now, and I figured to have gotten a decent glimpse into your dirty laundry, but you still don't figure that offered a balance.
What do you remember?
It's all pretty single They cut.
Excuse my assumption that even the most
What's with the
astute
outfit?
After I
attorney
started
couldn't
the
help us
agency,
now.
it just seemed like I got some old memories. Putting on the hat. Guess I felt they made me.
And evade
So,
the police.
So who are you, Nick?
That's a question I've been trying to figure out myself. A long damn time. But I'm still mechanical.
Uh-huh.
My memories, my personality, they're all listed from some cop who volunteered for an experiment,
Right.
scanned his brain, and copied it onto the... I don't know why they chose to make it up May.
Shroud, but you are undeserving
Wait.
of my
The original Nick?
justice.
Sure was.
Think on
Which
my
meant when
mercy.
I remember waking up one day in a garbage heap, a body, and suffice to say, it was folks didn't really... kids.
Uh-huh.
I think his name was Jim. First person to actually speak. Grilled me for an hour. Once they'd seen I wasn't going to hurt, he'd eventually turned into a... Those people.
Sure.
It's a surprising part of the reason.
Uh-huh. If you're good to people,
Couldn't agree. Well, I expect...
right.
Find out what happens next week on another exciting episode of The Silver Shroud.
Lost them.
What's that?